I noticed them measuring the basket. They didn't take my word.
So the Lakers had a golden opportunity. Dennis bounces to J.J. back to Shelton, who's open. Nixon.
Plays it very, you might say very cool, because Dennis Johnson did a good job on him.
Basket there. He really hustled back defensively to cut off Magic.
There's Nixon, hot. He's short. Sigma taken away by Wilkes, who's very strong rebounding here early. Magic gets daylight. Jones. For we are here tonight for this NBA action on CBS. The Wizard moves it over to Dennis. John Johnson rebound. Lead to Gus, and here comes the Wizard. Back to Kareem, who was behind Sigma, double team Shelton, and Magic was the right. Shelton, good help. Kareem short on the shot, plus 24 hook. And drew the foul.
Game, they're going to have to run.
There's Williams inside rush that time with that good. J.J. double team, Jamaal deflects, Jones to save it. And Jones hit the back of his head when he went down. He's up, he's okay. Here's Magic. Magic hits Wilkes. Wilkes for the pass. Sigma got Kareem in the air and hit the field goal at the perimeter. Williams in low with Nixon, swatted away by Kareem. And he's Shelton. That'll be the matchup on that side. Gus Williams with the field goal. Got the help. Kareem gets in behind Sigma. It's open. It's up by 6.
High percentage shot, huh?
Dennis Johnson. Loose to Dennis Johnson. Lead, and Gus simply all alone. A defensive mistake by the Lakers.
They play him as well as any weapon away.
Spencer Haywood. No, didn't get the bounce. Kareem rebound. Off now to Michael Cooper. Cooper's got Magic on the left, and here he comes. Jack Sigma goaltender. Score it. Inside to Sigma. Behind his back, and DJ. Beautiful. Here's Williams. Gus. 26-23. Haywood jumps to Jamaal, who missed the layup. Another one inside Russ. Here's John Johnson off to the right. Williams, and it's a 1-point Lakers. Cooper waits. 8 on the shot. 7, 6, and Wilkes
Be at least 10 or 11 points ahead.
inside move to Gus Williams. And it's a 1-point game again. And for the Wizard, 14 more points in the first period. At the buzzer, Magic almost hit from midcourt. John Johnson sends it to Tom Lagarde, who's out there with Silas. Off the glass, first time.
Now with Fred instead of Johnson, Williams
from the right corner. Jones rebounds. Leads Magic. Nixon's on the right. This will be easy. On the turnaround, Spencer Haywood outside. Cooper with him. Freddie takes him inside. Almost had the shot. Knocked away by Wilkes. Lakers down by 4. Nixon's got Cooper. There's Silas. Powerful. Knocked away by Kareem. A great block.
Great effort by Silas, getting it back and putting it up to draw the foul. And Kareem came from nowhere to make the block. Look at 33. Kareem across the back, knocked it down. Silas picks it up. Shot knocked away again, but a foul.
Anton goes to Jamaal. They dump it into Kareem. Kareem skyhook, and it's back down. Now Magic's out on Sigma on the switch. They go to Gus. Loose, and here's Magic. Good pressure inside by the Lakers. Nixon splits the defense. Go ahead on this trip. Magic eyes Michael Cooper. They lead by 2. AJ move to Sigma. Gus Williams alone left. Takes the outside shot. 3:33. Nixon wheeling left. Sends it across inside to Kareem.
Good pass.
With vengeance.
Deals. He's grabbed offensive rebounds. He's doing it all.
John Johnson there with him. Now they go into Kareem. Silas helping. Kareem on the layup, on the miss. Now it's Magic. Magic puts a couple of moves on, dishes Kareem. Kareem gets the roll, and now off to Magic. Magic dribbles it across the timeline. Magic dishes to Cooper on the pull-up. Cooper's got the field goal. Run the clock completely out here in the first half. Sigma on the turn with the field goal. A 4-point lead.
So we're at halftime here in Seattle, Washington.
With the dribble, it's 52-48. Sonics leading the Lakers, and now cut that lead to 2.
He just jumped up to grab the ball.
Here's Bailey now. Tosses one. It goes in. got 3 right now. All right, they send it inside to Gus. Gus comes up. Penetrates. Off to Jones. Offensive rebound rejected by the rookie, James Bailey. Wilkes hits the field goal. Kareem is off. Kareem hits Magic. Magic lead to Jones on a beautiful pass across the Wilkes. Sigma holding court against Kareem. Magic puts it down and comes in with
the arch on the ball.
Here's Kareem. Sky hook. Top of the circle. The middle is tightened up for the Lakers on defense. Sigma is on the mark. Coming through the lane. Swatted away by the rookie Bailey. Lead now to Bailey. Bailey in the transition to JJ.
Well, that's a smart play by the rookie. The last time he charged, this time he smartly gave the ball up.
Nixon quickly to the attack with the score tied again as a result of that. Jones gets it to Kareem, and the Lakers are back ahead on that jam. Game of our doubleheader Sunday. Bailey with the steal. The rookie contributes. Williams gives it back to him. He's back. It's 5-on-5. Williams inside. Jones. Shot partially blocked, rejected by Kareem.
The power struggle right now. This is the part of the game where it's more mental than anything because they're trying.
Over his head, sloppy pass. Here comes Williams. Nixon's back. DJ is all alone. Gus Williams did an excellent job keeping Nixon close to him. Simply waited for Dennis to get into position, and the foul goes against the Lakers.
For Wilkes, I believe, on a double around.
There he is, Hot Rod. Coming around the double inside of John Johnson, hit the field goal. Westhead yelling defensive instructions. You can hear him from the sideline. Here's Nixon. It's a 4-point lead at center. John Johnson with that little fadeaway jump. And the Sonics shooting for a tie. Downtown had a block by Cooper. Cooper releases. Jamal's in the middle. Back to Cooper, who's hit by John Johnson. Want a midcourt shot. He's in on Johnson. They don't want a cheap foul on Nixon here. Blocked by Magic. Cooper's got it. 1 second. He did not get it off. Okay, on CBS will continue after these messages from your local station.
We got to read his whole bench.
On the miss, but DJ with an offensive rebound coming back up to the field goal. On Magic. Shelton battling, and there is Lonnie Shelton missing. Tom LeGard is tied it.
And Salas in the lineup. They've got to control the board.
Holland from the corner. Brad Holland.
He got hit on that drive then. Pretty good shot, too.
Dennis is off to LeGard. Offensive foul on Tommy LeGard, who is out of control. It'll go over to the Lakers.
Well, it's a big break there. Here's the drive. LeGard tried to carry in. He wanted to make the contact and hopefully get a foul against
Cooper's
the Lakers.
He
Cooper
took
got rid of the play.
All right, Cooper sends it over now to Wilkes. Silk is on the money. Dennis, they look for the open man. 7 on the shot clock. And on the turnover, it's Wilkes. Lead for Cooper. Silas in the footpost. Cooper comes inside of him. LeGard gives to Freddie, and there he is, Russ. Immediately. Jones switches on Freddie. LeGard put it down and went on. Back to Nixon. 2 on the shot. 1 on the shot. Wilkes in time. Nixon sends it into Kareem. Hook is good. And he'll come to the free throw line. Williams sends it to the corner downtown. Called it right away. Went to the scorer's table. Now it's Wilkes again from the corner, just as Bill Russell. Lakers by 4. Freddie has to send it back because of the defense. Now Cooper left it, and Freddie Brown. Silas chasing after a quicker Jamaal Wilkes. They go into Kareem. Kareem on the turnaround with a soft 4-point Laker lead. The Wizard rotates. Spins, draws a double team. Cooper moves it to Jamaal. Left alone, and they've got to go. It's 90-86. Inside to Shelton. Shelton up high. Got the roll. Goes to the left and Cooper. Sigma trying to front. Kareem's coming in. Jams it home, and it's 92-88. 92-88. Freddie to the 3-point line. Pops it. 2 points. Into the middle. Comes inside of Shelton. Wants to dish it off. Michael Cooper tracks it down. Cooper off the glass. Gets it back. Hangs. Kareem is open on the other side. You can hear the encouragement. John Johnson's open. Kareem triple team has it stolen by Freddie Brown. Brown's lead to the Wizard. Williams hits the layup. It's 98-96. Inside of 2 minutes, they wanted Wilkes. Wilkes comes through and hits loose ball. They tie it up. Sigma saves it. The champions can tie it. Freddie Brown, a cross court to Gus. So tough under pressure of the Sonics. Loose ball that time. Off to Nixon. He's alone. A big play. They're switching alertly to take him away. Now they go to Kareem in the middle. Kareem with a big field goal. 102 to 98. 6 on the shot clock. 5 on the shot. 4, 3, 2. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar took matters into his own hands. 33 points.
They lead 2 3-pointers.
31 seconds. They're on Freddie. Back to Sigma. Sigma's the field goal. 104 to 100. Foul somebody quickly. Into Kareem, who jumps up. They send it back to Wilkes. They move it to Nixon. The clock comes down. Back out to Magic. Magic just holds on. Sends it over to Kareem. They can run it out. They've got to foul somebody. And Nixon pops out alertly. And here it comes. It's over. It is over. The Los Angeles Lakers have taken a 2-1 series lead for Paul Westhead.